Well, punkers, I'm here, Lord Howe Island. And for the next 10 days, I'm going to be watching sunsets like that. Not just sunsets though. Mainly here to do astronomy. It's going to be exciting. I'm going to share the night sky and get to know Lord Howe Island. So let's wait for the stars to come out and the sun to set and do some astronomy on Lord Howe Island. Oh, it's dark. Stars are out. I'm out on the Lord Howe Island cricket field. How's that? Got him, yes! Setting up my scopes. Got the Sea Star running already, just in the process of getting the ED80 with the CM26 going. Put an eyepiece in it, get it polar aligned, and start viewing objects. People will be coming down very, very shortly. That was a big night. Bit cloudy, clear patch, cloudy, clear patch, cloudy, clear patch. But we got some viewing in, and I'm very happy. Everyone was excited, and packed it in at about 10:30-ish, thereabouts, give or take. Took a couple of really cool night shots of the local area. It's getting a bit patchy again. I was gonna set the gear up, but I've decided not to tonight. I'm gonna have an early night and a wander around the island tomorrow and take you guys on a tour to see what there is of Lord Howe Island before tomorrow night's session. It is Friday afternoon, and I'm now just wandering around Lord Howe Island. It is very small, very friendly, very hot and humid. I'm off to the shops to grab some food before they shut, because everything shuts early here. Some interesting, I guess, stats or facts about Lord Howe Island. I'm told there are no snakes on Lord Howe Island. That makes for awesome hiking because you don't have to fear snakes. So there is a part of Australia that doesn't have deadly snakes, and I found it. No, this isn't a fancy boombox on my shoulder. This is my shopping. This will do dinner for me for the next 4 nights, and that's it. No lunch, just dinner, just dinner. Food shopping for the next 4 days is done. I'm just sitting back with a beer and what's left of my cheese platter. Thanks, Danielle from Love Lord Howe. Thank you very much for the lovely cheese. Getting ready and resting up for tonight's session. As you can, sky's looking pretty good. Oh, there you go. Scope is all set up. Tested a few bits and bobs. Worked out what I'm going to do, how I'm going to solve the problems for tonight. But now we just wait for it to get dark. It's getting dark. Sun is setting. There we go. We know we like doing that. There we go. That's better. I'm getting all set up for tonight's session. Found a spot, but we can't get the power cable out far enough, so we're shifting to another slightly different spot. Hopefully we can get the South Celestial Pole. We can polar align and share some lovely objects visually with tonight's viewers, and hopefully the clouds stay away because there's a few of them. See? So hopefully they disperse. That would be good if that happened. Anyway, I'm going to continue setting up. I'm going to try and do a time lapse of tonight as well. Last night was pretty successful. Pretty good weather. Had some cloudy patches, but we worked around it. Saw some planets, saw some nebulas and some star clusters. And right now, I'm just doing some solar astronomy. Just having a quiet morning, and I'm going to go for a bit of a walk this afternoon and check out the island. Just out for a bit of a stroll. Not much astronomy I can do during the day, so I'm just out exploring the island. A couple more facts that I've learned since being here. No one wears seatbelts. In fact, I've been told off twice now for trying to put a seatbelt on. Because you can't drive very fast on this island. Not very many cars either. The other one is, no one locks up in here. Everything's unlocked. I got told when I got to the accommodation, oh, don't worry about locking your room. We don't have keys. You can lock it from the inside when you go to bed if you want to. You can leave your stuff outside. It's fine. No one's going to touch it. Basically no crime on this island, which is just, it's amazing. No snakes, no crime. How cool is that? So when you go on a walking trail, wash your shoes before you begin walking, trying to avoid the spread of plant disease. I can't say what the plant diseases are. Myrtle rust and phytophthora. Anyway, they're trying to stop the spread of those around here, so scrub shoes and we'll get walking. I'm waiting for the dinosaurs, you know, some T-Rexes and stuff to come. It's got that Land Before Time feel about it. Now, I'm gonna walk up that. It's a weird feeling going for a hike somewhere where you know there's no snakes. I'm so used to hiking in places in summer where there are snakes and having to worry about them. And every rustle you hear, you think, oh, is that a snake? Here you don't have to worry about that, but I'm still freaking out. I'm sure I'll get used to it in time. Working up a sweat, I'll tell you that much. I think I'm about halfway to my destination on today's little hike. It's not a big hike, but it's just steep, very steep. I'm enjoying it. Resting up a bit, found a seat. I think I'm at the top. There's actually something to sit on. And there are two directions to go. Let's have a look. North Bay, 800 metres, Old Gulch 1 kilometre, Manaliza 1.4 kilometres. This way we have Kim's Lookout 500 metres. We might go and do that. Malabar Hill 1.5 kilometres. So we are here. So I can go off this way, and then come back, and then go off this way, and then come back. Look at that. Sea level, 140 metres vertical elevation in that short distance. That's why the sweat is dripping off me at the moment. I think what I'm going to do is go to Kim's Lookout and then head down to, probably head back for some lunch. It's getting late in the afternoon and I'm thirsty and hungry. I may not though, so we'll see what happens, see how I feel when I get to Kim's Lookout. Thankfully it looks pretty flat. The problem is if I go down to North Bay, I've got to go down and then back up again. Not the sort of sign I want to see. Danger. Cliff. Holy fucking shit. We really cannot be far from the top now. I think I can see it. It's up there somewhere. And in the meantime, I mean, really, fucking epic. Sorry, YouTube, I swore. Wow. Look at that. That's insane. All right, top of the world. Look at that. Let's turn around, shall we? Full 360. What a lookout. Also, sheer drop. I ain't going any closer. Just look at that. Now, I'm going to go down that trail, across, up there, back down, and then back around to my accommodation, which is over there somewhere. I suppose I should get on with it, hey? I also realised this video, which is going to be done in 3 parts, turned into a little bit of a tourism video for Lord Howe Island, but why not? It's just seriously an amazing place. You like to surf, you like to hike, you like to hang out on the beach, you like to go scuba diving, you want to go fishing. You can do all of that here. You can do astronomy here as well, nightscape photography, landscape photography, bird life, you name it, it is here, man. It is epic. There is no phone signal, nobody can annoy you. You can just come here and actually properly switch off, enjoy the weather, whether it's raining or sunny like this, it's just beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to get back to my hike because I'm enjoying it. I'm back again, but only because I want to show you how amazing this view looks and what's in front of me as I'm walking along. Trail is there, but that is my view right now. So as I'm walking down this, I'm greeted with this. This is the most spectacular hike I have ever been on in my life. And I don't know how I'm going to top a hike like this. I really don't. It's just magical. Anyway, I got to get up there now. That is where I was just before, up the top of that. Holy cow. Look how sheer that freaking cliff is. That is insane. I can see the steps from here too. Let's zoom in. Steps on the top of that. That is nuts. I got no idea how much further I got to go, but let's continue on. I just want to give a shout out to the person who came along this hiking trail. Obviously it was their job to do it. This whole entire trail is filled with these lovely little timber ledges slammed into place. all the way along the trail, all the way. Whoever's job it was to do that, props to you for doing that, and I don't want to know how hard that was to do, because that would not have been easy. Let's get back to the hike. I've done so much recording on the Samsung that it went flat. I just also wanted to point out, everywhere along this trail is basically sheer drop on your left, sheer drop down on your right. Absolutely crazy. It's just cliffs everywhere. So it is a hike you have to be very careful doing, but it is just absolutely stunning. I'm kind of hoping I don't have to go up that. We'll find out. It looks like I do have to go up. Oh well, I've come this far. That's it. Almost there. Oh man, do you know what's funny? I've turned into the guy that I always complain about when I go hiking. The guy who's stupid enough to go on a hike he's never been on before, without a drink bottle, or without the right hiking gear, without any food or anything. I'm that guy right now. But, hello, it's worth it. How's the view from up here, hey? Come back around, move across this way so you can see everything behind me here. Look at that, it's just beautiful. I've now got a 1.2 kilometre hike down to Ned's Beach. So I'm going to start heading down now. As awesome as these views are, I'm thirsty and hungry. So near the end of this hike, thought I'd throw a few things out there for you. If you do like a hike, but you are afraid of heights, cliffs, and you're not a fan of rough terrain walks, then this one's not for you. On the other hand, you are, and you love amazing scenery, then this hike is absolutely for you. I can see my accommodation. That means I'm not far from the pub. So next time you see me, I'll be stinking a beer.
Three nights down at Lord Howe Island. Last night's session was pretty good. Got through a heck of a lot of objects. Something quite amazing about doing a viewing night on the beach. Yeah, it was very, very cool. Got a few things planned for today, but they're going to be in part 2 of my Great Lord Howe Island adventure. So tune in next time for part 2 of my adventures in Lord Howe Island. I have no idea what I'm going to call this yet. I'm sure you'll see the title in the thumbnail, but keep an eye out for the second part of my awesome astronomy adventure on Lord Howe Island. And don't forget to like, subscribe, merch at the merch store, AstroPuNk.store. See you in the next one.